Have you ever said these words? I want what I deserve. I've said those words. And my guess is you probably have too, or you've said something a lot like them. But when I think about that, I don't really want what I deserve. What I really want is better or more than what I deserve. Let me explain. Because there are not many people in this world who give us more or better than what we deserve. Sometimes our parents do. Sometimes our very best friends do. Sometimes other people do. But all these people can also give us less than that. Maybe even less than what we actually deserve. But think about this for a moment. In our relationship with God, what is it that we actually deserve? Based on our actions, based on the fact that we're sinners, the fact that we're not perfect, the fact that we choose wrong things. But I think we find that God consistently gives us more than what we deserve. He gives us better than what we deserve. You maybe heard someone use the phrase, He gives us grace upon grace. Let me explain. We're on the heels of Easter this week, a couple weeks, I guess, after it. So there's a story, and you can find it in John 20. And it goes something like this. After Jesus died and was buried and rose again from the grave, He appeared to His disciples. He just entered this room that was closed up, and it just amazing. And they said, oh, it's Him, it's here. But there was one person who wasn't there, one of Jesus' followers. Maybe you remember his name. His name was Thomas. And when he joined the group later on, after Jesus had left them again, the other guys were like, Thomas, you'll never guess what happened. Jesus is risen from the dead. He was here. He was just here. You just missed Him. And Thomas said, I'm paraphrasing, but you can read it for yourself. Thomas said, I'm not going to fall for that. I'm not going to believe that. Okay? Until I put my fingers in the wounds that I saw the nails go in, until I put my hand in the side where the spear went in, I'm not going to believe that Jesus is back from the dead. I'm not going to believe it. Now think about this for a second. What did Thomas deserve at this point? What did he deserve from the disciples? They'd all seen it. They all believed it. And they were all there. So maybe that's not quite fair to Thomas. Okay, but maybe the disciples could have said to Thomas, that's it, buddy. Get out. If you don't want to believe that, that's fine. But you got to believe it if you're going to hang around here. So get out. No, they didn't do that. Instead, they gave Thomas better than what he deserved. And we find that Thomas kept on hanging out with these guys, even though he said, no, I don't want to believe that yet. I don't want to get sucked. I don't want to get my hopes too high for that yet. So Thomas got better than he deserved. But what did Thomas deserve before Jesus, who actually had risen from the dead? Okay, because a week later, we read in John 20 again, Thomas is there with the disciples, and Jesus comes into the room again, the risen Jesus. And if we think about what Thomas deserved from Jesus, it would have been like, Thomas, I'm so disappointed in you. Okay, these other guys all believed. Okay, you had your chance. You could have listened to them. You could have heard what they said. Okay, Thomas, I don't think you have got what it takes to follow me. I think you better leave. Okay, that would maybe be the best of what Thomas would have deserved. But instead, Jesus goes right over to Thomas. He says, here, Thomas. Okay, not even angrily, I don't think. He says, here are the wounds in my hands, my feet, my side. Here they are. Stop doubting. Believe. Okay, and Thomas, according to the Bible, it doesn't even look like Thomas needs to actually do what he said he did, but he sees with his eyes and he believes. But Jesus gave Thomas more than what he deserved, grace upon grace. And I find that at work in my own life too. And Jesus says this to Thomas. He says, Thomas, you saw and then you believed. But there will be people behind you who get it even better because they won't need to see with their own eyes. They'll believe. And those people, those are my people. And I hope that that's you. I hope that that can be said of us. But in any case, God, Jesus, consistently gives us better than what we deserve. I'd like to challenge you to think about this for a second. When was the last time, or when was a time recently that you've gotten better than what you deserved from somebody else? Maybe from a parent. Maybe you did something wrong and you deserved punishment or discipline, and your parent gave you better than what you deserved. Or maybe it was a teacher that you didn't turn in an assignment or so forth, but the teacher gave you grace. You got better than what you deserve. It doesn't mean you always get off the hook. That's not what that always means. But think about a time when you got better than what you deserved. And now if we can give each other better than what we deserve, imagine what God does for us. What we deserve is eternal separation from Him. But through Jesus' death on the cross and through His rising from the dead, we get better than what we deserve. I hope that you guys have an excellent day today. And I hope that this day, too, is better than what you deserve.